I'm never working a corporate 9 to 5 job ever again because I've never been happier living my life right now. And honestly, it doesn't matter how much it would pay. I'm never working another corporate 9 to 5 job ever, ever again. I would rather be homeless in a heartbeat. And I'm not just saying that to say that. Like, I actually would 100%, without a doubt, choose to be homeless over working a 9 to 5 corporate job. Life is so much more than sitting in a cubicle, sitting in a desk, going into work every day, probably more than 40 hours a week, to make someone else rich. That's every job. You are making someone else rich. That is what a job is. You are making someone else rich. And I'm gonna go take take some time travel and go into, like, 50, 60, 70, 80 years from now, because people keep living longer and longer. And I'm gonna take a trip to me sitting on my deathbed. And I know for a fact I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna wonder, am I gonna regret doing the things I want to do with my life? Or am I gonna regret working a job that I never wanted to work, living a life that I never wanted to live? And for what? Nothing in that moment on that deathbed is going to matter except my experience on this plane. Nothing else. Nothing else. I swear on this. Everyone that's working this corporate job, and some people straight up pass away early because of the stress, like Steve Jobs. But when I'm on my deathbed, I swear, no, every one of those corporate pigs are going to regret working that job, because none of that matters. None of that matters. They're going to look back on their experience. Money doesn't matter. What they did in that corporate job, there's no way that all of them, actually have this vision. Everyone's unique in this world. Everyone has something different they can bring to the table. They're not going to be proud of sitting there in a cubicle 40 hours. How many hours of their life they're working for someone else? Someone else. They're putting their time, energy, and effort into someone else's vision, someone else's ideas, someone else's personality. I'm never working a corporate 9 to 5 again. Never. Especially when there are so many food stamps, so many medical cares, and again, that's temporary. I am currently not on them, but I've applied for them and I'm hoping that they'll come through soon. Um, and for people that are on them, obviously it's not a forever thing, but you pay taxes for that money to be used. And I have paid taxes for 2.5 years working a corporate job that I fucking hated. Um, and being around people I didn't want to be around. Being around people, not even that I didn't want to be around, people that did not want me around, and people that they were psychopaths, corporate psychopaths. We'll talk about corporate psycho pig paths in another video, but um, I am never gonna work a 9 to 5 again. I have never been happier, and it may be because I just drank a latte and I haven't drinking coffee in like a long time. And honestly, I have this great energy at the moment. Sorry, my ear's kind of fucked up. And I'm probably gonna be depressed in a couple hours, realistically. But like, I am never gonna work a corporate 9 to 5. For what? So I can put money in my Roth IRA, so they can give me a matching bonus when I'm like 60 or 70. If I have to, like, stop working, that probably means I stopped, loving life. Like, I want to be able to get up every day. I don't want this chronic stress. I want to be able to get up and do things I want to do. And I don't know if that's like realistic. Maybe, like so many people live the last 20 to 40 years because they have this crippling anxiety, crippling stress, crippling problems because they sat at a desk for way too many hours that they were not designed to work in. Living this life for someone else, absolutely not. I don't care. I do not care anymore. I would be happy as fuck living out of my Prius if I wasn't a 6'3" dude and I could just curl up into a ball every night and sleep out of the back of my car. I fucking would. And if the road was just a little safer, 100%. 100%. And if people weren't so judgmental, 100%, I would live out of my car every fucking day. And I would love it. I would love that shit. And I'll think also about like Elon Musk. Like you've seen those robots that are literally, they can do chores, they can go shopping with Kim Kardashian. They're going to be able to do everything, including go out to those fields and pick strawberries, bring them back, wash them, clean them. And eventually everyone's going to have one of these robots because the costs are just, like the cost of living is just going to go down so much. People are going to have universal income, I think, in the next 10 to 20 years. Like, guaranteed. Guaranteed. And then other countries, they're going to have so many more opportunities than they've ever had. Because the wealth is going to spread, because everything's going to be automated. Houses automated. Robots automated. Food automated. Shelter automated. Water, oxygen automated. We're not going to need any more of those like $2 or $3 an hour jobs. Everyone in this world is going to be making $20, $30, $40, $50 an hour minimum. And sorry, I don't know what's wrong with like my ears. My throat gets a little stuffed up. We're working on it. And all that time we're going into this new phase, this new way of life. And why would you spend so much of your time working for someone else? Your life is so limited. And I'm gonna talk maybe about this in another video, but like spirituality, dude, like you don't know what's gonna happen after this life. You don't know if life goes on forever. You don't know. You don't know any of that. Why are we working? Why? 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 I haven't met one person that wants to wake up and go to work for free. Not one person. Do not waste your life. Do not waste your life. And you're maybe like, oh, well, you get health insurance. Like, you have to spend so much money on health insurance. You have to spend so much money on Uber Eats and healthy food just to like somewhat remain sane in one of those crazy fucked up jobs. Like, imagine how much money you have to pay just to fucking live, just to wake up in the next fucking morning, Monday through Friday. So what? You could take 2-3 weeks off a year? 2 to 3 weeks off out of 52 weeks. That's pathetic. That is sad. And we're going to go into this new world where everything is going to get so fucking automated. Like, you've already seen what ChatGPT and like all those other things are doing. Like, we're not going to need any of those computer folks to sit there on that fucking computer all day. You know what I mean? We're going to be focused on experience because life is short. Life is short as fuck. After like, I don't know, after you get through middle school or high school, you start realizing year after year, life is short as fuck. Short as fuck. You're never going to be satisfied working one of those 9 to 5 jobs. For what? A car? Who gives a fuck, dude? I love my Prius. I will drive a Prius every fucking day. I live in Beverly Hills, and I can tell there's this woman. I don't know. She wears very nice clothes, or at least that's how they look. She could have gotten them from anywhere. Nice black suit, nice little black sun hat. Like, she's fucking cool as fuck, and she's driving like one of the first versions of like a fucking buggy, and it's yellow. She looks cool as fuck in that buggy, and she just drives it everywhere. She's zooming. I don't know if she gets on the highway with it, but she just fucking is living her fucking life. Why do you need fucking Lambos and shit? I know people who have Lambos, who have, you can just look at their yard and there's like 500K worth of cars there. They look miserable as fuck. They never smile. Their health is going down. Why are you going to ruin your health? And then, like, why? When you're like 60 and then the last 40 of your years, you have to pay for someone else to take care of you because you worked yourself to death? How fucking stupid are you going to look when those things are happening? You're going to go back in life and be like, damn, I'm going to find something sustainable. I'm going to do something that I want to do. Because literally being like homeless, I swear, I'm not homeless, but if I was homeless, I'd be even happier, dude. Like, I am happy as fuck. Being unemployed has been one of the best things that's ever fucking happened to me. Ever. I swear, I've never felt these feelings of happiness, and I swear, my life is getting better week after week. Holy fuck, if I could go back to when I was 18, do not go to college, do not get a job, get something that's going to pay your basic bills, do something that is part-time, go to the grocery store, go to a discount store, um, buy fruits, vegetables, chicken, salmon on occasion, some beef, um, frozen vegetables, some rice, some quinoa, some lentils, maybe some stuff for protein smoothies if you want to treat yourself, and live an amazing fucking life. I wish I knew that so 10 fuck, I don't know if it would be too early, but like 10 years ago, I wish I knew that shit. It sucks that I'm discovering it now because I didn't realize you're supposed to be happy in life. I am feeling things that I've never felt before. I will never, never work another 9 to 5 job ever again unless it's something I love, and it's never going to be a corporate job. I'll tell you that. So yeah, I wanted to share this advice because I wish this was something I knew like literally 10 years ago. Before I even went to high school, I wish I knew this 10 years ago.